This is your reading for February 2023. My name's Hayley. Welcome to HR Astrology Services. I have already shuffled the cards and laid them out on the spread for you and meditated on them also, just to pull as many messages through as I can. I have got another couple of decks that we'll be using as well, and also a deck that I created for myself. So stick around. This may be your reading. Energy can go both ways. So if you are a cross watcher and you feel like this, the energy, the dynamic of the energy needs to switch to suit your story, then by all means do that. That's absolutely fine. And there is no such thing as gender in tarot. So if I'm referring to a king, the king could quite possibly be a woman in your life and vice versa. So just bear that in mind. It is a general reading. It's not going to resonate with everybody. It's not your reading. Stick around anyway. You might actually get something from it. There's always a lesson to be learned, but yeah, let's just crack on with the reading. So, to be honest with you, I feel like you have been manifesting something, Aries, with the Magician showing up here. This is kind of crowned in your spread, really. The Magician is all about being called to action. It's about, taking moves to bring a situation about, or kind of just acting on impulse, really, I'm hearing as well with the Magician. It's almost like instinctively you have been listening to spirit and kind of using spirit as a guiding force to try to bring a situation to a head or to try to bring something about in your life. I feel like you are about to step into a whole new world because we've got the Three of Wands here and we've got the World card behind. Now, I love the World card. The World talks about a completion. It talks about hard lessons learned. It talks about maturation. So you may have matured. This situation that you're trying to bring about, it's almost like it's matured you in a sense. It's made you realize that, sometimes we have to put in the hard work and the effort to bring things into fruition. It's one thing dreaming about something and having a vision for it, but without actually taking those solid actions and committing yourself somewhat, these things are highly unlikely to come about. So it's almost like you've been applying yourself as well. The Three of Wands really talks about kind of visualizing the world that you'd like to create for yourself, the environment that you'd like to put yourself in. It also talks about wanting to turn your back on situations in the past. You're not really wanting to drag them into your new environment. You're not really wanting to make them a part of whatever it is that you've created. It's almost like you're willing to let go of some stuff in order to step into this new version of yourself, in order to step into this new environment. We do have the Seven of Wands. Now, the Seven of Wands talks about the warrior's pose. It's very much a card of defense. It's very much a card of kind of taking a leadership role. And I'm hearing like come what may. So it's almost like come what may. It's almost like you're prepared for anything. Whatever it is that you're trying to manifest, you are really kind of putting in the conscious effort to bring that into being. And I do feel like you may be kind of feeling somewhat, not defeated, but, you may be struggling somewhat with kind of all the responsibilities that's come with whatever this is. This could be a project, this could be a business. It's something that, you're very passionate about. It's something that you are, you've really kind of applied yourself is what I'm hearing, and applied your knowledge. And there seems to be a bit of a structure there as well. It's not something that's kind of up in the air now. It's almost like you're grounding it. You're really grounding it with this Earth card. The Earth is like, this is big Earth. This is big, big Earth with the World card here. So it's almost like you're really trying to ground that vision in your reality, in your real world, in your environment. Bring it out from that astral plane or that place of consciousness. It's almost like, right, do it. I'm getting like a vision of, let's say, for example, you are somebody that works with, you're a woodworker, let's just say, and you have the vision to create a chair. you have this vision to create this chair. You want to create this really elaborate throne that's carved and detailed, and it has it's like attention to detail is being paid. This is what I'm trying to get at. You've paid close attention to detail, and it's almost like I wouldn't say it's become like an obsession, but I would say that this is something that you are closely monitoring. It's almost like you're keeping an eye on it. But yeah, so you work with wood, you've got this vision in your mind, you're really wanting to bring that out, and it's almost like you've got all the tools that you need. So you've been out, you've bought new chisels, you've bought new squares, you've bought new tape measures, like you've got everything that you need to create this chair. Now it's at the point where it's like, right, now I need to do it. It's almost like do it, like take action. It's almost like you've got everything that you need. You've got experience, you've done the research, you've bought the tools, like there's everything that you need is here. And now it's like, right, now let's do it. So I feel like, again, like I said, there could be a lot of things cropping up, or there could be like additional tasks that you weren't expecting, and it's you're kind of feeling like you're maybe struggling with it a little bit, or you're just kind of having to just step up, basically. It's almost like a case of well, if that's what I need to do, if that's what's required, then I'm willing to do that. Or if it means that my project kind of comes to a halt, then that's what I'm going to do, because I don't want it to come to a halt. Like, it's not finished yet, it's not at the place it needs to be. So there could be a few extra additional tasks coming up. You could have a lot of people vying for your attention as well, because this is the card of kind of pick me, pick me, pick me. And I'm also hearing like recruitment. So you could be recruiting people. If this is a business that you've started, there could be a need to recruit somebody to maybe share the responsibilities or share the task or the workload. But it's down to you to choose the correct person to be able to do that for you. I feel like in the past, you felt like you were spinning plates a little bit, which is why this employment is maybe coming up for you. But the Two of Pentacles really talks about going backwards and forwards, weighing things up, measurements. It's almost like really trying to find a sense of balance. Again, this could talk about two things of having the same importance. Really, you're trying to find a sense of equilibrium. You're trying to find a sense of it's almost like priorities I say prioritizing, absolutely, but it's almost like things being at the same level of priority, and it's almost like, oh my God, which one do I do first? I think that's in the past. I don't think that that's, you're really trying to find your footing. I feel like your footing's been found, and now it's like, right, go. And Mars has gone direct, so it could really, really be affecting you as an Aries, since Aries is ruled by Mars. But I'm just hearing like there's a lot of interaction. There is a lot of, you may even be seeking like new clients as well. Because we've got someone here looking out across, across the ocean, and is looking at this world, and it's almost like this is someone who's seeking something. So you could be seeking new clients, you could be seeking new opportunities, but absolutely something that's going to be beneficial to you and whatever it is that you're trying to manifest right now. The Knight of Pentacles tells me that you're making very, very cautious moves, like you are taking things bit by bit, day by day, and you are doing things slowly and your way. You have a method here, and I'm also hearing method in the madness, so there is a little bit of method in the madness, especially with this magician showing up, the crazy magician. There is method in the madness in whatever it is you're trying to manifest. I'm feeling like people are not really understanding what it is that you're trying to do right now as well, with the magician showing up. It's almost like people are saying, but what is it that you're actually trying to do here? And it's almost like you're not telling them. You're kind of remaining very quiet, but you just have this vision, and it's almost like I feel like you're wanting to show people rather than explain it to them. It's almost like they'll get it when they see it, but until they see it, you're not kind of sharing like all those. It's almost like it's a waste of time for me to explain it to you. Just go and look at it, go and see it. It's almost like you're showing people and you're directing them. you're basically saying, you know, this is a card of direction, and you're basically saying, see for yourself, see for yourself. We have got the Seven of Cups showing up now. The Seven of Cups can talk about feeling overwhelmed, but it can also talk about just a sense of confusion. I feel like whatever it is that you're manifesting, you may be a little bit confused because it's completely brand new, because we've got the Magician showing up, and the Magician showing up talks about, you know, new beginnings, but also the World does as well. The World talks about a closing out of a cycle, like a closing out of an old way of life, to give birth to a new way of life. There may be some travel indicated as well. I do feel like you may be traveling to partner up with somebody, or, you know, there is a distance indicated here. So you may be having to travel as it pertains to work or business, to meet people, I'm feeling like reaching out. There's like this outreach program that you might even be a part of at the moment as well. Where you are offering support to people or whoever it is that may need it. You know, this is someone that's got more than the fair share of sticks to lean on, and it's almost like they're giving them away and saying, look, you know, take this, you know, do you know what I mean? It's almost like you're offering that support to people as well. And this is global, actually. The World talks about, you know, well, it's the world, it's massive, it's global. So this is not something that's happening like on your doorstep, although it could be. It's really something that's happening on a global scale. So, you know, I'm hearing like lots of people, like foreign people as well. You could be speaking to lots of foreign people. I'm just seeing like all shapes and sizes in the World card. You see, it's got all these, you know, the fixed signs on the outside of the wreath of victory. It's almost like you're going to be making contact with lots of people that live life very differently to you. They have very different perspectives. They have very different character traits. And it's just like very diverse is what I'm getting. So whatever it is that you're trying to manifest, or the thing that you're bringing into being, is very diverse. And I feel like that's one of the amazing things about whatever it is that you're doing. Lots of custom from it's almost like from all four corners of the globe is what I'm getting. So this could really take off, actually. And I'm seeing that twice now. And I'm seeing the Judgment card as well. So the Judgment card really speaks about a transformation that's taken place in your life. It really speaks about something being born from something that no longer exists. It ceased to exist now, and some type of transformation has happened, some type of transformational process in order to bring about this new thing into being. But I do feel like you are being cautious. I do feel like you're taking things slowly with this Knight of Pentacles. You know, this is not always a bad card. This is a card of stability. You're not really wanting to make any wrong moves. You're not really wanting to take any wrong turns. I feel like you know that's going to be detrimental to you at this point. And I also feel like you don't really have the time and the means to be making mistakes just like haphazardly. It's almost like you need to try to remain in control to some degree, and in order to really get to where it is that you're going in as little time as possible, but still being cautious and really looking at the detail of the situation. And I don't think you're kind of jumping the gun in any area. I feel like you're really focused at the moment in bringing this situation about. So absolutely, Nine of Pentacles, the World card again. So that's double confirmation, and that's really, really, really like big news. You've got the Nine of Pentacles. So the Nine of Pentacles is one of my favourite cards. It's a card of independent stability. It's a card of feeling like you've got everything that you need, that you're comfortable in life. You know, you can provide for yourself, that you are it's almost like this is someone who recognises the potential in the fact that they're able to bring things into fruition. This is someone who is very, very good at manifesting, and they look good doing it as well. This is the self-assured businesswoman or businessman who knows that tomorrow's a promised kind of thing. So you could be stepping into some big money as well with the Nine of Pentacles. This is someone who is very, very attractive. So people may be looking at you and saying, wow, like, how has she done that? She looks amazing. Like, things have really worked out for them. And, you know, they seem to be doing well in life because this is a really kind of attractive card. I do see something about herbalism or even just diet. So you may be putting yourself on a new diet, especially with the earth card showing up here as well. Something is symbolic of the body. So you could be doing, you could be working out more. You could be, you're just looking very, very nice at the minute. You're looking very attractive. I feel like there's a lot of eyes on you at the moment, is what I'm trying to say. The world card's coming up again. So this is next to the Nine of Pentacles. So, you know, this is, again, those people from all corners of the world kind of coming together to maybe watch you, because you're the one that's, you know, it's your business, it's your kind of, this is your bag, basically. Whatever it is that you've, you know, you've manifested the shit out of something here, absolutely. Especially with this Magician card, it's almost like you deserve this because you've put the work in, you've put the time in, you've put the effort in. You know, the Nine of Pentacles really only shows up when all the hard work's being done. And it's almost like you're reaping the rewards of it now, and people are seeing that and they're saying, wow, go girl, girl. You're doing really well for yourself, and it's opening up this whole new world to you that you've never really experienced before. Like the World card really is a card of just feeling like you're vibrating at the same, you know, like at the level that you need to be vibing at. Like the world is ruled by Saturn, and Saturn again talks about hard lessons, but it also talks about boundaries, limitations, restrictions. It can talk about control. So this is a situation that you are really in control of. This is a situation where, you know, you are kind of the pinnacle of whatever it is that you've manifested or you've created. I feel like some of you may even be trying to create a brand of some kind with this Nine of Pentacles. It's almost like a brand or something that you're trying to showcase, and you're really trying to get it out there into the world and saying, you know, look at this, look at what I've made, look at what I've created, look at what I've manifested. You know, this is, I feel like there is an you're in a very favourable position to be able to help other people as well. So there is something here about spreading knowledge. And I don't feel like this is knowledge in a sense of learnt knowledge as in a book. I feel like this knowledge is in like applied knowledge, like it's knowledge, it's a mixture of learn theory and practice. Theory and practice, it's like you put these things into practice, and it's almost like, now look at me, it's worked for me, and it's almost like you're sharing this with the world. This Nine of Pentacles is looking to me like you're trying to create content as well. You could be an artist that's painting lots of images or painting lots of pictures. You could be somebody that's really trying to display your talents and your abilities. You are showcasing these, and you may have even created some type of a website in order to do this as well with the World card. I'm just hearing like the internet, like the World Wide Web. I do feel like you're being recognised, absolutely. And I do think that it's making you feel really, really good about yourself as well with this Wordle card. She's got the biggest smile on her face. So go you, that's really, really good. Two of Cups talks about a relationship. So you could be meeting someone in the future. This could be the Knight of Pentacles that's showing up. There's someone that's really kind of taken the time to come towards you to make you some kind of a solid offer. But it does look like that is has the potential to happen in the future, because this is two people that have, you know, they share a lot of chemistry. You know, I'm just looking at all this magic that's taking place between these two people, and it's just like, it's really beautiful. I feel like the two of you will feel really connected. You are kind of, I'm hearing like you've got the same heart, or you've got the same, like you view one another through the same eyes. So there's this really nice sense of balance between the two of you. You keep each other balanced. You keep each other, like you support each other. I'm hearing like not only is there chemistry there, there's also like friendship. This is like the potential to be really good friends. Like whoever this person is that's coming in, they may offer you a relationship, they may offer you something like that, but this could even just be a friendship, someone that you really, really vibe with, that you get on with, they understand you, you understand them. It could be that whatever it is that you're manifesting, whatever it is that you're producing, you could have the potential to meet somebody doing that. So kind of getting yourself out there and I feel like showcasing. So this Knight of Pentacles is about showcasing. It's about presenting. I feel like you may be presenting yourself in a way, and it really draws the eye of a person, and they try to reach out to you, maybe ask you on a date, ask you if you want to go for a drink, and you really hit it off, and there's some chemistry there. So that's really exciting, actually. And it's cute. Okay, so I'm going to pull some more cards from a deck that I made. These are just like additional messages, really. So take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If this does resonate for you, then like, share, and subscribe for me, please. I would be eternally grateful. It does help the channel and it helps me to create more content like this. I'm really enjoying putting these readings out at the moment. So that would be great if you could do that. Thank you. So we've pulled a few cards. I've just done a reading for, I'm pretty sure it was Aquarius, and they got one of these cards. It was this one, God Bless This Mess. So you could be dealing with an Aquarius, but I feel like in your reading, this really relates more to kind of just calling upon spirit, source, guide, God, however you want to put it, the universe. It's almost like you're asking for assistance and saying, God bless this mess, like make sure that I've got whatever it is that I need, the skill set that I need, the power that I need in order to bring this situation into being. You could be feeling a little bit scattered mentally at the moment. This isn't a mental card, but there is like a sense of, swords and wands are both phallic, they're both masculine energy. So it's almost like there's a sense of tension here, a sense of tension and kind of trying to take this leadership role. It's very much speaks about responsibility, and sometimes we can let that get to us and we get a bit, ooh. So I feel like you may be calling upon your guides or really just getting quiet with yourself and saying, show me the way, basically, like you lead the way. It's almost like you're saying, Jesus, take the wheel. You're following your intuition, but you may even be quite worried about that with this Seven of Cups. You might even be quite worried about it with this Seven of Cups, because that is causing, a sense of confusion. And it could also, this can be fear-based, this could be like expecting the worst or fearing the worst even. So I do feel like you're calling upon your spirit guides and just kind of whatever belief system that you have to just calm the nerves a little bit and guide you through the process. You may be feeling a little bit all over the place at the moment, or even just a little bit torn. Like I said before, there could be a lot of responsibilities, a lot of additional tasks that you've picked up along the way that you may just be thinking, oh my God, there's a little bit too much for me to do here. But I do feel like you're asking for guidance and you're saying, God bless this mess. Hopefully one day that I won't have to address these situations, or it's almost like teething problems just keeps throwing you off a little bit, but you keep pulling yourself back with this Knight of Pentacles, pulling yourself back and just putting yourself back on track, back on course. So I feel like there's this high sense of optimism at the minute. I do feel like there's this high sense of, things are going to work out for the better, things are going to work out in my favour, and you may just be asking for the favour of the gods in order to do that. I feel like whatever it is that you're manifesting, this is something that you have not stopped thinking about. This is something that you dream about. This is something that you really, really, this is like the heart's desire is what I'm hearing. Something that you've been manifesting for a while and you've sat and dreamed about this. I feel like you're going to be recognised for your efforts, whatever it is. And it's going to affect you on a very subconscious level. With this Nine of Pentacles, I do think that you're going to be feeling really good about yourself with regards to this endeavour. it's almost like your dreams have been answered, or, you know, you're living in that dream state, whatever that environment is that you created for yourself in your subconscious mind. It's almost like you're actually stepping into that with this world card, and you know, you're really living in that dream state of, oh my God, I can't believe that I've actually done it. The last card is no, right? And I'm a bit stumped on this, but I think the only real thing that I could probably connect it to would be this Two of Cups relationship. There could be some chemistry with somebody. There could be like an interaction or something that you're having with somebody. Because this is coming in for you, but I do feel like this card, you may not be ready at the moment to actually have anything with anybody. I feel like you've got a lot going on. You've got a lot on your plate. You're kind of juggling tasks. You're juggling chores. You're kind of trying to find a sense of balance and a sense of equilibrium. So, you know, I do feel like if you do meet somebody, there could be the potential that you're not actually going to carry on with this. You're not going to take it any further, and you may not even take it seriously, because you're just not there at the moment. I feel like your headspace is dominated right now by whatever it is that you're trying to manifest. That's really where your heart is. That's really kind of where you're focusing your efforts. It's almost like you cannot, this is that dream state. This is that dream state of this person looking out and saying, look, that's the world that I want to live in. That's the world I want to create. And this dream state card's showing up, and it's basically saying, you're very, very close now. You know, when the world shows up, it talks about cycles closing out. It talks about brand new beginnings. It talks about a whole new world. So I do feel like you're at that point now. So if somebody comes towards you, maybe this Knight of Pentacles comes towards you, again, like I'm reading for lots of people, so take it as it resonates, with a solid offer, it could be that you're actually refusing that offer and saying, look, I appreciate, you know, the offer. I do think we've got chemistry. I do think that, you know, we are compatible to some degree. However, my head's just not really there at the moment, and I'm focusing on other things, things other than love. I feel like, let's just get another clarifier for this. Let's clarify this Two of Cups. Ten of Swords, yeah. I feel like this is what this no is. I don't think like you're wanting to start anything new. I feel like you've overcome a lot of hardships. You've overcome a lot of hurt. Maybe you've been betrayed a lot by relationships and love. And this doesn't have to be romantic partners. This could be friendships. This could be, you know, family. It's almost like, I feel like this is energy of every time I partner up with somebody, I always end up at a loss, or every time, you know, I invest into another person, I always seem to be left behind, or there's just this, you know, I feel like it's almost like this feeling of healing never seems to take place. And it's because maybe in the past you've been trying to heal through other people. So you may have gone from relationship to relationship to relationship rather than having that time by yourself to be like, look, let me just heal, so that you can heal like holistically. You can do the work on yourself. I feel like you're just walking away from relationships for now. I feel like you're wanting to find a sense of clarity in yourself and who you are, and, you know, the nature of who you are, and that kind of thing. So I don't think this is something that, you know, it's not like a nasty fallout. It's not like a big fight or whatever. It's just my focus is elsewhere right now. So thank you for the offer. I think this is kind of something that's going to be said. Thank you for the offer, but I'm just not interested. So I'm going to pull one last card, and this is just a little message from the universe. You know, this doesn't have to relate to the reading really, but I mean, it might. Just take it as it resonates. If you like the video, please like it, share it, and subscribe it, because I like to, I'm going to keep putting these videos out every month, and it's really going to help the channel. So if you do like the way that I read, I also do personal readings, so all the information's in the description box below. And I've got a Facebook page, so you can go onto Facebook and you can see my list of services there. I'm also an astrologer professionally, so you can book a natal reading if you want to kind of delve a little bit deeper into your own psychology. see how you interact with the world and how the world receives you. What current energies are happening at the moment, you know, what's triggering your chart, transits, that kind of thing. You can book all those services on Facebook. I've just got this for Pisces. No. Yeah, Pisces. So you could be dealing with a Pisces, or you could have strong Pisces in your chart. But here it says there is nothing. So look, I can never read this card. There is nothing sexier than my authentic truth. And I feel like you are in this place at the moment where you're really vibing with yourself. You're feeling sexy. This is what this Nine of Pentacles is. This is the card of feeling really sexy, really desirable. You know, oh, I'm in reverse here. You know, feeling really good about yourself. It's almost like taking your pick. Like you're in a position where you can take your pick. You're not having to, you know, scavenge for scraps. You're not having to do any of that. It's almost like you can have whatever it is that you want, and you're realizing that now. Money's getting better for you. The Nine of Pentacles is a card of financial independence. So you finances could be improving on the back of whatever it is that you're trying to manifest. But I feel like you're very, very attractive right now, and it's because you are being so authentic. You're just being your normal, true self. You're not playing up for people. You're not kind of trying to make yourself out to be one thing and being another. Like, you are just being who you are, and people are finding that really attractive. So that's your reading, Aries. I hope you enjoyed it. I did do a reading for you, and I didn't like the angle, so I just got rid of that reading. But in all fairness, this one is quite similar. It was talking about manifesting something, bringing something into being. So it's not really too far from the previous reading, which is interesting. But that's your reading, Aries. I am going to be putting some pick a card readings up, pick a deck readings up, and, you know, just some general love readings like scattered throughout the month. And stay tuned, because even if this reading didn't resonate, it doesn't mean your next reading won't. And if you do have other placements, heavy placements in your chart, then I suggest to go check out those readings, because there could be some messages in there for you also. I think I'm going to leave it here, Aries. You will be seeing me again shortly. If you want to reach out, leave a comment or anything like that, like I said, all the details are below. And until next time, Aries, see you soon.